What's up, guys? Probably look a little bit weird right now because I'm inside this giant mirror, but I wanted to give you a taste of what it would be like if GhostRobo was inside your brain, commentating on your entire life, like saying this and that about every little move you made and everything you did. Would that be cool? Would that be scary? Actually, it would probably be really creepy because even I'm kind of creeped out by seeing myself this large all the time. So we'll go back to a normal GhostRobo view here in Los Angeles, California, at the luxurious Crown Plaza Hotel. Actually, it's not too bad. It's okay. Got a decent bed here, decent LCD TV. We're okay. Flew in this morning for USC's trustee scholarship interview. I'm feeling pretty chillax about that. I do good in interviews. I'm not nervous at all. There's only $200,000 on the line. No big deal. Just got done watching the Oscars. And frankly, I think award shows and the Oscars in general are kind of crap. King's Speech won most awards, and it's like an old person's movie voted on by a bunch of old people, so of course it was going to win. Social Network gets no love, probably because the old people judging haven't even heard of Facebook. They don't have a Facebook, they don't know what it is, so how can they vote for something they don't appreciate or don't understand? Another thing about award shows that's kind of weird, and this goes for any award show, not just the Oscars necessarily, but it's kind of like a slightly more mature, slightly better dressed version of school. Like everyone sits in a circle, they call your name, you get up front and say, "Hi, I'm whoever, and here's my speech, here's what I did, I'm so cool," and you're really nervous, and everyone claps for you out of formality, not because they like you or don't like you, but just because everybody else in the circle is clapping, so of course they're going to clap for you, and then you go and sit down, and they call the next person, and it's really just like a big show and tell party, kind of when you think about it. But my flights were okay. I took 2 planes, one from Fort Wayne, where I live, my hometown, down to Chicago O'Hare, and then from Chicago O'Hare to Los Angeles International Airport, LAX. And there was a weird guy that I was sitting next to on the plane, because I always bring tons of stuff on airplanes, thinking I'm going to play, my handheld gaming systems and play iPad and listen to my iPod and listen to my Dre Beat headphones and read magazines and read books. So I pack all my stuff in there. I pack my dog. No, actually, I left Kobe at home this time. She needs to stay safe and sound in the cold winter wonderland of Indiana. But I pack all this stuff because I think I'm going to have time to play and do all those grand, great things, and I end up just sleeping or checking out all the weirdos next to me. And on the first flight, I had this guy with humongous hands. He had giant arms and giant hands and giant palms, and he was just resting them on his legs. I have typically tiny hands. I have really small hands, and so I'm very intrigued by giant hands, and he had giant hands. And he sat them there, and I thought, okay, no big deal. He just got giant hands. Not a problem, not a big deal. And I fell asleep and was relaxing and just chilling and calm and breathing, and then I woke up, and I noticed something really weird. I had this red mark, kind of like a rug burn, on my arm, and I have no idea where it came from. I didn't scrape it, I didn't do anything, so I figure the guy must have laid his humongous palms on me and just conveyed this alien spell or, voodoo torture onto my arm and given me this weird red mark, because that's all. Where else did it could have come from? I have no idea. Second flight was just as exciting. I had this mom sitting next to me. Her son was also on the plane, and she said, "Can you switch seats with me?" And I said, "No, I'm 6'3" and I have long legs, and I don't want to switch seats with you. I don't want a middle seat. That's gross. I don't like sitting between people, especially coming from the Midwest. You're dealing with typically large individuals who take up more than one seat, and I'm very skinny and tall, and therefore I get crunched real tiny. And I didn't want to get crunched today, so I said no. But with about 20 minutes to go on the plane, something really weird started happening. You know that effect where, you don't want to look at somebody sitting next to you on the plane because that's kind of weird. So you're kind of looking over, kind of trying to see out of the corner of your eye what they're doing, check them out a little bit, and then you don't want to look like, "Hi, I'm looking right at you," because that would be really creepy. You don't want to just turn your head and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" because you're on a plane and you don't know who these people are. So you're kind of trying to spy them out of the corner of your eye, and all of a sudden this lady starts nodding her head and shaking her head back and forth and shrugging her shoulders. I'm like, what the heck is she doing? She has no headphones in. She's not talking to anybody. I know she's awake because she just got done reading her Kindle, and so clearly she's just losing her mind. So I'm looking over, what are you doing? What's going on? She's nodding back and forth and up and down, and shrugging her shoulders like she's having a conversation with somebody inside of her mind. And so all I figure, I'm freaking out here, and I figure she must be telepathically communicating with terrorists or aliens or demons, and she's planning to blow up the plane. So I'm getting real nervous in my seat here and freaking out, and she's just shaking her head and nodding and "Yes, master, I understand the plan." And then she clearly failed to execute it because nothing happened. I landed perfectly smooth and safe here in Los Angeles, and it's all good. But let me take this opportunity to show you what GhostRobo eats and what GhostRobo brings to hotels. We got all sorts of goodies here. Vegetables and pills and gum and nuts and protein bars and fruits and oranges and lip balm and toothpaste and all sorts of stuff. Money and wallets. This is what you get if you're a YouTube person. You get glorious things like this. $1. This is how much money I make on YouTube. You guys think it's a a luxurious profession? You think it's amazing? It is. You get big money, big bucks. Look at this big dollar. How many people can say they have Washington on their bills? You probably have lowly people like Colin Firth. I have Washington on my bills. I love YouTube. So, what's missing from this display, though? Liquid. I have no water. I got stuck here at the hotel because there's a mess up with my rental car company and my credit card. And I don't have a car, so I'm stuck at the hotel because the USC thing doesn't start till tomorrow. So we gotta go find some water. Time to go find some water. Okay, so we're walking down trying to find some water. You can see there's a creepy long hallway behind me. I gotta go get some liquid for GhostRobo, so we're gonna go to this place. Ice and vending seems like a good choice. So we'll open the door here and enter the ice and vending room where now I can talk louder because there's no one in the hallway, so people won't think I'm creepy. Alright, so we've got big choices here. Coca-Cola, Sprite, Dr. Pepper, Dasani, or Full Throttle. Well, let me tell you, I eat all organic, all healthy, so therefore, I will take amazing, wonderful water, but, no cash. Apparently they don't want my lovely bills. They don't want my YouTube money, so we're going to have to go get a credit card. Oops! Goodbye. So I finally got my waters, but apparently the machine hated us because it gave us Sprite, even though I pushed Dasani, so I had to go to a different floor to pick up water, so now I have 4 bottles. We'll have to do something magic with that back in the room. And now we're going to get out of the elevator and slowly walk back to the GhostRobo lair here. Room number 928. Let's have a GhostRobo challenge. You ready for this? Put these bottles down by my door here and down there. Okay, now we're going to see if we can run down this hole. Let's go. The end of the hole. We made it. No one saw us. Yes, 10,000 points. Boom. Only could have done it with your help. Back to the room. Let's go. Pull out the room key. Let's get in before anyone sees us. Okay. And now, got four bottles of liquid. 2 of them Sprites. I'm going to have to go complain in the morning about that BS, that nonsense. What all that nonsense is about. Why are they giving me Sprite when I want water? Don't give me Sprite when I want water. Let's put some music on. Think about this music. You like this background sound? It's from a luxurious, amazing game called Bugs Wars for the iPad. I really like it. And if you know GhostRobo hates pop. I don't believe in soda or pop. I think it's junk. So, you want to see what's going to happen to this? So yeah, I'm totally against pop. It's terrible for you. It eats away at your brain cells. And so this is what I think of it. Goodbye. I hate you. So yeah, now whoever sits down next in the toilet will have lovely Sprite fizzle cleaning their rear end. But, final thing, I have been trying to spread the word of GhostRobo, and therefore, I placed a sticker on the airplane. Check it out! Alright guys, I think that's going to wrap it up. I've got sleep to get for this interview. I will definitely be making another video showing you the outdoor Los Angeles world, because right now it's kind of dark and nighttime and it's just lots of cars and planes and boring things. But tomorrow, when we go apartment hunting and go to USC, there could be some coolness in store, so we'll check it out then. Thank you very much for watching. Remember, don't drink your pop and don't vote Colin Firth. Until next time, guys, we'll see you later.